I've known you for a long time. Not even your grandkids are allowed to get you up at 7:30 on a Saturday morning, Eastern time. There's only one thing that gets you up at 7:30 on a Saturday morning, and it's your team. Was it worth getting up with this morning? Was it worth setting that alarm?
Yes, it was. It was. You know, I said that Arsenal's 5-0 win at Burnley was a championship performance, and so was this. It was 4. It could have been 6 or 7. I mean, they were dominant, other than a period of maybe 10 minutes when in the second half, when it was 3-0, they kind of got sloppy. Brentford pulled one back. 15 minutes to go, because Brentford's at home, you think, well, it's possible. But then quickly Gakpo killed the game with the fourth goal. So it was a great performance. Unfortunately, the bad side of it is 3 injuries in the first half. You know, Curtis Jones went off first. Jota went off. Well, he got stretchered off, which is a huge worry. And Darwin Nunez went off at half-time with what they're saying was just a precaution, felt something. But to lose 3 players in one half, particularly the first half, is not good at this stage of the season.
No, and Kelleher ended up in the nets as well, because Alisson picked up an injury in training this week. So they don't have their problems to seek from an injury perspective. If only they had a world-class talent coming back from international duty that could just seamlessly go in, and it really would help, wouldn't it? It was like he's never been away, Mohamed Salah, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm sure Klopp didn't want to put him in so early, but at the end of the day, he's only had 45 minutes, and I'm sure he's done as much work recently in training, or certainly with all the physios, with his fitness runs and everything else. So in the end, it was probably good that he got 45. It's just the circumstances surrounding it weren't good. But of course, surprise, surprise, he delivers, gets a goal, has an assist, and generally a pain in the backside for anybody in a Brentford jersey. So yeah, that's a real positive. But as I said, unfortunately, the 3 injuries kind of take away from it. But it was a dominant performance, and as I said, it was a performance you expect from a team that's looking to win the Premier League title.
I spoke about your grandkids. They're all on their iPads and whatever, and the bandwidth in your house is causing you to be pixelated. We will move on, though, and they have Liverpool against Luton in midweek. Do you start Mohamed Salah in that one, or do you see how he's feeling and leave it up to him for Jurgen Klopp?
Well, I think he'll go through the normal recovery routine, and then they'll assess how he is. If he's come through without any problems, there really doesn't seem any reason not to start him, particularly the fact that, you know, if you can, you leave, well, I would assume Jota's out, having been stretchered off. Nunez, I think you stick with the precautionary position, because you can still play Gakpo, who came on and scored. You can play him instead of Nunez. So I would think that all 3 of the players that came off will not partake against Luton. And I expect the front 3 to be Diaz, Gakpo, and Mo Salah, assuming that, again, he shows no sign of any problem with his injury, and he'll be good to go.
Look at that. Just as I get told to wrap it up, back you come, pixelation gone and everything like that. So a good day all round for Liverpool and for Arsenal, but for Spurs, it was Villa who won at Fulham that overtake them into the top 4. Join us later today for Manchester City against Chelsea. Full reaction to that one. But for now, we'll leave you with wins for the top 2 in the Premier League. Bye for now.